Hey guys, we're back.
Hello.
We are live. We don't have anybody jumping on yet, but for those of y'all that will be watching this later, she is making the belly of a hummingbird that will be up for auction tomorrow night. The imploded part of it. I'm a little late returning, but we've been super busy. Had a lot of people in and out. We're enjoying their company. Now we're back.
So you can see on the bottom the design that I drew.
Not really.
Can't?
No. Now we can.
And then that's the result on the inside. So I'm going to keep on working that color and floating it on the inside.
She's already been working on this one for roughly 20 minutes. Around that long. There's too much. But I know that flame is hot.
Most definitely.
Woo! Joe Baker. Hi. New Zealand. Joe Baker says, hi from New Zealand. Love your hummingbirds.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that.
What time is it in New Zealand?
No kidding.
I've always wanted to go over there. I've never had the chance.
And I'm going to take and reach inside that hole, the design, and pull the flower on out all the way. That'll bring my flower design and give it a stem. I think I'm going to press it down just a little bit. Shows you kind of how hard I'm pulling on it. Pretty hard.
It's 10 a.m. on a Wednesday.
Wow. Whole day ahead.
Yep. Day in a couple hours. No, not a couple hours. We're a
little and a half a day.
Yeah. It is Tuesday here, and it is 5 o'clock in Arkansas.
USA.
USA. It's so cool seeing the ones from overseas and distant areas of the world joining us. People think I'm crazy whenever I tell them I ship all the way to China. I've shipped to, let's see, where was it?
You've shipped everywhere.
Australia, yeah. I've shipped all the way to Australia and Japan before. Canada is our regular.
So now you see no more of that design on the bottom. If I can get this centered where I want it at, then I'll flip it around and show you.
He said, wow, the other side of the world. He or she, I don't know. I think I'm right. Sorry. Bit goofy.
Excuse me.
That's like the name Jordan can be man or woman.
This is going to be the leaves. First I'm going to put a little green on the stem. And then just draw a line. Draw another line.
Tony Anderson is waving. Or sent the high waving hand.
Hello, hello.
Sorry about that. My text message got interrupted. Oh, it's Joanna. She sent flowers with laughing faces. Oh man, that's great. Christy Farsi says, love your work.
Thanks, Christy. I appreciate you, girl.
I'm glad that all of our guests tuning in with us have a sense of humor. If y'all hear vehicles very loudly, that is because we are right here with the door wide open. See? Lots of traffic coming
So I've
through
got the
here.
leaf design on the bottom. And now I'm going to implode those inside around the flower.
Can you see that better? Or no? Now you can kind of see it.
This just takes time to do these.
We've either got Darren or Heather joining us next. Darren Telford or Heather Ness. I don't know which one. I think it thumbs up. Darnell. Let's see.
I'm going to press it down again.
Glowing too much. Cool.
You can start to see those leaves coming out. Get ready to press
It's just
it
so
down again.
hot that it's glowing and you can't really see it much in the...
Try those glasses right there.
Okay, I'll try this other one, y'all. My makeshift. Okay. About the same. A little bit better. New Zealand says, have you ever done a hummingbird inside with the flower as well?
I've not mastered doing imploded hummingbirds yet. I have done one, but it wasn't the greatest in the world. I've done a few butterflies. But yeah, not too many. I have done some little globes, like a dome with a little miniature hummingbird on top of it. I have done several of those. But on the inside, no, not so much. Not yet. I don't have time to practice. I'd like to, though.
Let's see how it's just red. You can kind of see the top, but not.
Let that cool off for just a minute.
You can see the design of the leaf up in there. Oh, yeah.
As it cools, you'll start seeing more color. I'll let this cool off quite a bit.
Come on. There we go.
I can't let it cool off too much, otherwise it'll crack on me. I'll have to keep it in the flame. I'm just going to round this off at the base. This is a multicolor. It has yellow, orange, a real light blue, a silky, almost satiny kind of a blue, and a purple around the outside, and it's called a light cobalt blue. So there's several colors on this imploded flower. Very colorful. Okay, so that's as far as I'm going to go on the steps for the imploded belly of the hummingbird. Then I'm going to work on another belly so I can get it done too. So I'm going to put this in the kiln and let it get to temp so that I can work with it again here shortly. Okay.
Just gonna cut a rod. And that is why a glass blower does not have anger issues.
Your phone?
My battery's dying.
Battery's dying.
I'll video till it goes dead.
It's like getting burnt on the lip by a piece of glass that splatters out at you. You got plugging right behind you.
Oh yeah, and your phone was on it too. I hope it didn't shatter your screen.
It's alright. It'll be fine.
Alright, so I gotta take you away for a minute. She likes y'all that much. She's giving up her phone charger for you. That just means I won't be able to move around much. So I'm going to have to try to use my zooming technique.
A new rod, I need to take off some of the scuzz that builds up on it. That's what we call it. People always say, can you reuse that glass in that, it's a coffee can. But no, you can't. And the reason why is because it's got a lot of scuzz in it. Cool, huh?
That is how she does that.
Yep. That's why you buy really cheap clear rods to use like this. Because you do go through a lot of it just scraping off and throwing it away. So these are pretty inexpensive little rods. I'm sure with the glasses on you can see the little specks on there that shows up.
Not really.
No? Well, I can definitely see them myself. And
No, the camera lens. Oh, you can see a little bit, yeah. You can see some of the pieces on it.
Let's get some heat going on.
You trying to burn me over here. And listen to that torch whistle. Screaming.
Crank it.
I know you can't see a whole lot into the flame, but it is way better than what I'm seeing right now. We wanted to show you all a little bit of the technique and the complicated part of the imploded belly hummingbirds. Plus, it allows for a different appreciation to develop.
That's how I do it. Maybe not all glass blowers do, but that's how I do it. I'm going to try to center this on what's called a frog. We use them inside flowers to hold them inside basins. And that's going to give me a nice circular design, even. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's where I'm going to put my design at. Okay. Slide it down a little bit.
They're going to fire me from doing the camera side of this.
So I'm going to do the center.
I'm not a pro and I've never claimed to be a pro.
You want to come behind me here? And oh, you can't.
Yeah, with my dead phone.
Sorry.
Oh, goodness. I still can't. We can try to move. Who wants to move?
Alright, just to be able to sit.
I'm not going to be able to sit. I'll stand. Get that out of there.
You get through?
Yeah. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Ooh, that kiln's hot. Where's the plug? Where's the plug?
Right in between there.
Go right here.
Right between the rods.
This will work. Ouch. Right here. Okay, guys. Sorry about all that. We're back. We're better. You're not going to see more now.
It's a little too thick right there, so I'm just going to cut that off. So now I'm just going to go through and fill every one of these little holes that I made.
See that crystal glass shine in the sunlight. So pretty. Sparkling. Let's see.
Oops, I'm gonna start dropping rods here again in a minute.
We should do a hummingbird where they tell us what colors to put in the belly of it.
Let them decide, huh?
Yeah.
We could do that.
We could do like a poll. And the one with the most votes gets the goes in the hummingbird.
I'm up for whatever.
I know. Yeah, we can't see it very good behind her hand right now, but she'll show us here in a minute what she's doing.
Just gonna melt those in nice and smooth.
I can actually see through the flame better now. Still kind of.
I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try a little bit different. I'm gonna try to poke out these end ones a little bit. We'll give it like a petal effect.
You guys might be able to see better with it like that.
Whoops, I'm always doing that. I need my pointy pokey.
Your pointy pokey?
My pointy pokey.
Is it metal?
Yeah.
This pointy pokey?
No.
Well, there's these pointy pokies.
That one will work. Thanks, ma'am.
I'm hoping that maybe they can see you poking it better without the titanium glasses on. You will still see the you got purple, pink, red, and Joe from New Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
New Zealand? Yeah. Says now I'm going to have to buy one.
This will be up for auction tomorrow.
Ooh, it's got yellow in it.
Mm-hmm.
And is that a pink or purple?
Purple.
And then is that green or blue?
No, it's a blue.
What's on the outside?
A different color of purple, really dark.
A deep
Dark.
purple?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I look forward to seeing this one tomorrow. On What's in the Kiln. That's not only exciting for y'all, it's exciting for us. That's why we enjoy doing What's in the Kiln. We get to show y'all and we get to see it finished.
I think that's going to elongate those petals.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you're shoving it into the glass steamer.
Yeah. Straightening out the tips of it so it gives it a point.
Yeah.
a little bit more tedious and takes a little more time, but I think that in the end it'll be worth it for sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I'm trying to go in between the other ones, so we'll see if we can get them to
Turn out right?
yeah, every other one or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Go in between the petals
Uh-huh.
instead of overlapping.
I see what you mean.
You think you could do more than one at a time, but it hardens up so fast that by the time you get to the next one, you can't do it.
Oh, Stacey Harper would hate watching this video.
Probably. Now, I'm just going to poke the center so that it's going to stick straight up, like it's the stamen of the flower. Okay, now it's time to implode. So the process of putting it on the bottom like that, all the way around it, it's going to allow it to sit on that piece, and then as the sides collapse over the side, it's going to force that to go up into the glass. That's why it's called implode. So you want that color that you just put on there, which is thicker than the clear, to be really, really hot as well as the clear, so that it will go inside. Otherwise, it'll just sit there and not do anything. You just make a dot on your glass. Yeah, it won't move at all. It'll just sit there. And the glass will close in over the top of it, but it won't be a line or anything. And you don't want to press down too hard, because if you do, then you'll collapse the design at the top of the flower and take away the detail. So it's real important that you don't get in a hurry. You just take your time and let it do its thing. So let it melt. You can already see it coming up inside the glass.
Can't come over here.
Okay, hang on it all.
Yeah.
So it went from flat on the bottom to up inside the glass. So while I still can, I'm gonna grab some of that color up inside there, where that yellow's at, and try to pull it down so that it will still be the center of my flower.
There you go.
Okay, so now I'm going to go back to melting the sides again.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to do that here. Do you have a catalog by any chance? Does the rod get hot?
No catalog, sorry, just my Facebook page, that's all. The rod does not get hot up here. It's hot about right here because of the ball that's gotten so hot. But glass will hold heat, but it will not produce heat. So unlike metal, your tools, your metal tools, you know, it'll get hot all the way up and into the plastic or into the rubber on the handles. But the glass will not, because it doesn't travel up the glass. It just holds the heat right there where I've got it directed to.
I wish they could see what we see. Y'all gotta come in and visit us if you ever get the chance to. You can see way more in person than what you can in video.
So those petals are starting to fold over. Yeah. And starting to look really cool.
My nose is giving me problems today.
So the higher up I go to melt it over the edges, and then the farther down I go, it starts to pull that glass over and makes it have droopy petals.
Okay. We'll pour out some of the orange one.
I'm going to press it one more time.
Is that an orange?
That's just
Orange
the glow.
because of the heat.
Yeah, because of the heat. It's the blues. Remember, the blues are on the outside.
Yeah, that's right.
So now I'm gonna
awesome.
I'm gonna reach in and pull some glass out. This actually closes up the flower design. Okay. I'll do the leaf around it. For the stem. And I'm just going to do some little dots. That are going to be leaves around it. One thing I've learned is you work the glass, don't let the glass work you. And anybody who's ever done glass blowing, they understand exactly what I mean. You get to the point sometimes where it's just melting so fast and things are moving so fast and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? take the glass out of the flame and take control of it. Don't let it control you. Now I'm going to take these little leaves up inside on the edges. And it's just going to give it some long leaves.
You can hear the clicking of the kiln. I don't know if I can hear that or not. Somebody might be curious.
Now I'm going to press it down again. Okay. The leaves of the flower have really come over the side.
Yeah, they can't do that.
The petals, I mean, not leaves. But the leaves have really gone way up inside. Let me pull these marks off the bottom. Okay. Round this off real good, and then I'll show you the flower inside of it.
This big old ball of red.
Big old ball of red. It's a big, long, tall flower.
Very nice.
How's that showing?
Very pretty.
You can really see how far those flower petals come over the side. And that's from just barely poking it with that real sharp pointing.
Very nice.
And it's starting to cool off quite a bit. So we'll see you tomorrow when we see what's in the kiln, have those colors, and see how they come through.
Ooh, I see that purple.
Yeah.
Holy wow. Oh, it's blue. Wow.
Okay, I gotta get in the flame.
That's beautiful. Alright, thanks.
Alright guys, that's all I'm going to demo for today. It's about time to go home. I appreciate you tuning in with me. We'll do what's in the kiln tomorrow and see how these come out and see what colors I decided to use on the wings and stuff. Anyway, I appreciate you coming in and watching.
Bye.
Hope you have a great evening. Bye.